This snake is the leading cause of death in the country of Sri Lanka and on par with the common cobra for death in the rest of its range. They are also found in southern China, Taiwan, and Pakistan. These species were named in honor of Patrick Russell. When threatened, they form a series of S-loops. They raise the first third of the body and produce a hiss sound that is supposedly louder than any of the other snake. When striking from this position, they can exert so much force that even a large individual can lift most of its body off the ground in the process. Like the saw-scaled viper, if bitten, pain will begin at the site of the bite. Bleeding will occur, especially in the gums and urine. The heart rate will be affected and blistering will occur at the site of the bite. Pain may last for 2 to 4 weeks depending on the level of tissue damage. They are also nocturnal and move a bit sluggish unless pushed beyond certain limit, and they will become aggressive.
Common krait is often considered to be the most dangerous snake species in India. Its venom consists mostly of powerful neurotoxins which induce muscle paralysis. Death from the krait are usually from respiratory failure. In Sri Lanka, death from krait bites are common. Kraits can be found in a number of habitats, as their preferred food source is rodents. They tend to occupy places where rodents are found, such as rat holes, old houses, and semi-aquatic environments. Kraits are nocturnal creatures, therefore, the risk being bitten by a krait is highly increased at night. The most common symptoms are a drooping of eyelids and dilation of the pupils. More severe symptoms include limb paralysis and paralysis of respiratory muscles. Of the 60 people, 52 needed medical ventilation for 8 days as a consequence of the krait's venom.
Indian cobra feeds on rodents, lizards, and frogs. Like the Philippine cobra, it can also spit venom. They use the venom to block the eyes of their prey or predator. When it enters the eyes, it causes severe pain and sometimes blindness. When bitten, the venom acts on the synaptic gaps of the nerves, thereby paralyzing muscles and in severe bites leading to respiratory failure or cardiac arrest. The venom of young cobras has been used as a substance of abuse in India, with cases of snake charmers being paid for providing the bites from their snakes. Though this practice is now seen as outdated, symptoms of such abuse include loss of consciousness, euphoria, and sedation. In India, Cobra is greatly respected and feared and has its own place in Hindu mythology as a powerful deity. So now we are down to our top 2 most dangerous snakes in the world. Coastal taipan is native to the coastal regions of northern and eastern Australia and the island of New Guinea. They are highly venomous species. It is the largest venomous snake found in Australia and currently holds the longest fang being 0.5 inches. The coastal taipan snake venom is rated as the 3rd most toxic in the world, only surpassed by those of the inland taipan and eastern brown, which are also Australian snakes. Their venom contains a powerful cocktail of toxins like neurotoxin, which paralyzes the nerves of the heart, lungs, and diaphragm, leading to the suffocation of the victim. It also contains a powerful meiotoxin, which destroys muscle tissues and other toxins that can cause internal bleeding. Since these snakes hunt rats and mice, they sometimes occur close to the populated areas inside barns or in sugarcane fields. This brings them in contact with humans more often than its relatives, the inland taipan, which has much more toxic venom but lives in remote regions. Once it attacks the prey, it will deliver several quick bites and then release the prey, allowing it to stagger away. This way the snake reduces the chance of being harmed, particularly by rats, which can inflict little damage with their long claws and teeth. The coastal taipan will seek to escape any threat, but if cornered, it can be very aggressive and may strike repeatedly. We all know black mamba, and we know that these snakes are aggressive and will strike if threatened. They are also the most dangerous snake in the world. It is by far the most feared and the most dangerous snake species in Africa, and it has legendary reputation as a very fierce and territorial snake. When cornered or threatened, the black mamba can put up a fearsome display of defense and aggression. A black mamba will often mimic a cobra by spreading a neck flap. exposing its black mouth, raising its body off the ground, and hissing. Black mambas are actually brown in color. They get their name from the blue-black inside of their mouths, which they display when threatened. They are considered to be the fastest moving snake in the world. Their bites can deliver up to 100 to 120 mg of venom on average, and maximum dose recorded is 400 mg. The mortality rate from a bite was nearly 100%. Without treatment, within 45 minutes or less, the victim will collapse and death will occur in around 7 to 15 hours.